Didn't realize so many people watched my videos, my boxing videos. How come the people from those parts of the world always go like this and they always end like that for? It's cool. It's different. That's always refreshing, right? Yes, it's surrounded by that same fucking sound. You come to New Zealand, there's that twang. New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand. Yeah, mate. I'm fucking like part Australian, you know. Australians say mate. It's only the influence from Australia and the English people say mate, and they're our forefathers, ancestors, shit. So that's where we get this mate thing from. Canadians say that too, because they got a British Canadian heritage, right? And I was talking to some Americans one time, and they said they hate it when they hear mate. Mate, it's like, what do you do? Is he gonna mate the person? Are you gonna fuck them? Or is it your boyfriend or what? You know, I want to mate you. You've been watching the Discovery Channel too much to me. Mate doesn't mean sexual. It just means you pair up. It's your mate, the other part, one like you. Yeah. The fucking cat, get the fuck out of there. There's no food. You ate it all up. That's why there's no food. Get the fuck off there. Get down. Fucking hell, it's like fucking running a zoo around here. A cat zoo. Now you're going to, what we got tomorrow? We got two getting their stitches pulled out. And the next day, annoying as fuck, we got the other one getting its stitches pulled out. Because the male one doesn't need stitches pulled out because he doesn't get them. He licked all his off. It's like, oh my god. I had to make a makeshift fucking cone of shame for him, but it was just like a circle. Cardboard circle with another bit of square cardboard so he couldn't bend it. And he couldn't get down there, you know. But it was funny too because he couldn't walk properly. He was like, instead of like walking like this, he was fucking. But then he couldn't jump up from places that he jumped down from. They were only like a foot high, you know. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's raining all the time, so he's stuck in the mud, you know. I was like, this is fucked up. Plus, at the same time, they were high on drugs, keeping the cats like really, really high for the pain or something. It's like, dude, you'd watch giving that out to people because some people might just go, hey, I'll try it instead, you know. And they're like, it's probably just morphine or something, you know. Apparently, it's a really good buzz. Jamie Robinson reckons. He goes, if you get the chance to try any morphine, fucking get it, man. Try it. And I had one opportunity at the broken jaw, got mugged. Fucking seriously broken jaw, like 2 places. They said, get some morphine for you if you want. I was like, oh yeah, okay. But they come back with this poor excuse. Oh, the doctor, the only one that is allowed to administer it to patients is not here at the moment. I was like, no. Like silently, you know. I was like, because apparently they reckon it's like fucking good shit, you know. I was asking questions like, what kind of buzz is it? What kind of buzz is this? Kind of like alcohol, but really happy and like uplifting and maybe I was getting crossed. Don't know. Maybe it's a different one. Fuck, man, these cats are eating me out of house and home. I cannot. They probably got worms, the fucking motherfuckers. You guys are super annoying. There's heaps of rats everywhere. You can eat them. Yeah. They didn't even move. I thought they would scare them away. Get away! Fucking down there now. Come here, you round-eyed fuck. The round-eyed fuck club. Here they are. Gee, I wonder why they call you raccoon. Why do they call you raccoon? Do you have anything you'd like to say to the audience? Except for put me down. No, not that far down, but just like placing me on the ground, you know. Not like that, but you know. Cover up. Doesn't mean cover up. Push. Don't just grab. Grab. Good way to use up all your energy that you could have used for punching. got to throw a hard punch. Well, first you'd have to be born again, because you're not me. And then you'd have to do a lot of weights and just be genetically gifted, like in the muscle department, in your brain. You need speed, and you need strength, and you need technique. Combine all those three things together, three things. There's three things you must learn to do a big punch. One, be born again. I have good genetics. There's luck and there's luck. Like, I'm short as fuck. Like, I could have been taller if it was just somebody else, but I'm not, right? And it's the same for those taller people that don't have fucking muscles. And the way I can build muscles, if I put my mind to it and dedication, I can build decent build, a fucking pretty like decent ass build, right? And that's just the way it goes. That just sucks, right? Some women don't like it. They're like, oh, I got no tits. Oh, one tit's higher than the other, and they go and chop their tits up. It's like, you fucking idiots. Like, I suppose if they're really, really bad, you probably might want to, like, they're really, really weird. But if they're just like, you know, they're just getting greedy, like, they could have been a bit. Don't even fuck with that shit. You'll die. They'll fucking cut you up and kill you. You get diseases in your body, and you'll be fucked. Of course, all their asses are covered, and they get paid heaps of money, loads of cash. Of course, they're going to do the operation. The one thing they won't tell you, though, this is my first operation. Who the fuck wants to go under the knife, or the fork for that matter, if it's the first time that they're fucking going to do it? Oh my god. I wouldn't even trust a person with the fork, with the sausage to pass. Can you have one of those? The first time they've done that, I'll be like, oh, you're probably going to drop it here. We'll just get the tongs, you know. Fuck's sakes. Yeah. Round like mate, what are you doing there? Fuck. If I go after getting so close to being as short as I am, I'm fucking sure I'm getting taller. What the fuck's going on, man? That's fucked up. I've been 5 foot fucking 5.5. No, 5 foot 4.5, 5 foot 5 my entire life. Until the last sort of year, 2 years, I'm fucking gotten taller. But only by an inch, but it's weird as fuck. I'm clearly an inch taller on the doctor scales and my measurements, everything. That's fucked. It must be like a ridiculously late bloomer. Imagine that by the time, imagine if I was like ridiculously late. By the time he was 60, he was 5 foot 11. Like, what? And his brain actually grew better or something, you know? Like there's stranger things that have fucking happened, right? Imagine being like so slow and behind that you never really fully mature until you get to like 57 or something. That would suck. Oh well. Them's the breaks. What can we do about it? Nothing. Be born again. Can I be born again without being laughed at? No. Well, right. Suppose you just got to use what you got, eh? Yeah, universe given talents for those who don't believe in God. God given talents. Use them. They're there. They're strong. They're your thing. There's something that people can do that not most people can do as well as they can do. And those are God given talents, you see. Maybe you're not the best in your town or in your country or anything at that, but still, it's your given talent. It's what you can do as opposed to some other things that other people can do, you know. You might think, yeah, you can't fight, yeah, I can't fight, but I'll fucking turn your power off. Just, yeah. So I work for the power company, you idiot. You know what I mean? Hey, George, can't be coming up through there like that. Are you a wee bit dark, mate? But you know what you're trying to do, you fucking sneaky huh? You're trying to get behind the fucking couch, do shit, aren't you? You think my nose doesn't detect fucking shit? Well, I can detect shit when there's a shit behind the couch. Pungent motherfucker. Gets worse day by day. to the point where like, fuck, I've got enough energy from anger to fucking pull that couch out and find the fucking thing. Throw it out somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't fling back and land on you. You know, fuck. Cat shit is the stinkest shit in the world. Well, you get like a practical joke on D. When he goes paddle boarding, would get like a goose. I'll have the back of it, like it's got a white plastic bag and like a air canister that's hooked up to it in remote control, and a whole bunch of cat shit right behind it, like liquid form, and the tube, so it just squirts like. Yeah, D, right? See, that'll fucking do it. That'll teach you, mate. Fucking watch your mouth, mate. Fucking hell. There is some respect for your elders. I'm 1 year older than you. 1 whole year. At one stage, you weighed fucking like 1 gram, and I weighed like fucking probably 1,500 grams. You know, funny that age, you know. Age. At different times, people were doing different things. Like when I was 20, 21, Jed was walking to school. Those mates throwing stones at the fucking old granny's house. They were fucking around. They would have been fucking with somebody, something. The cheeky cunts. I can just see them. They would have been doing something naughty. And they're walking to school, and getting up the bullshit, getting up the shit on the weekends and shit. I can see it right now. And when he was doing that, I was working for a roofing company as the boy, but still, like, I got my own fucking place to stay. I'm paying my own bills, power, electrical, and all that. And he doesn't have any respect for the elders. But at the time when he was at that stage in his life, when he was doing that, I was doing that. You know what I mean? No fucking respect. Me and D are kind of like, well, there's a year. He's going backwards. I'm 47. He should be 46. He's still 45. Wow, bullshit. You got 9 months in the wing, mate. You're way over 45. He's just a fucking smartass. D just gets off on being the smartass people on the fucking. He's a troll. The fuck was that? Jesus, did you hear that shit? I'm a troll too, but I'm a defensive troll. I don't go out attacking people. Fuck, not allowed to comment for 23 hours. And I was like, you're fucking kidding me. It took them that long to come up to tell me that. And there's not one swear word, nothing racial about anything or anybody or anything, and they just did that. And I was like, oh. It doesn't even pay to comment anymore on any YouTube videos. Just go, yeah. You could almost just use emojis, and they'll probably fucking, like, you know, they'll fucking penalise you for using emojis that explain something. Fuck. Good idea though, I might start using those. You can't fucking say anything, man. But you go on the YouTube's fucking live streams and call people wankers and do whatever you want, and there's nothing that happens. That's fuck. There's got to be some kind of control in there. You're not allowed to live stream for 2 weeks. Boom. That'll fucking teach you. Right? It's like a copyright strike. There's that kind of control, right? And you'll go, oh, it works. Don't play that. You'll get a copyright strike. So why the fuck don't they do that with, don't say that. Don't attack. Don't single one person out and start attacking them. They should fucking, you can't do that, man. You don't know the person really that well. You know them as much as they want you to know, hopefully. You know? And you just can't fucking attack people. That's bullshit. No, you shouldn't do that. No. I'm on the YouTube to make friends with people and just goof around and just be funny like how I am. I want to be me. I'm a bit of a goofball. I like physicality. I like hitting boxing bags. I like doing weights. I like doing amazing, strong shit. It's just the way I'm built because of where I'm from. You know, it's just anything to do with kill, fight, blow up or something like that. You know, I'm going back against that as I get older. When I realise that that's fucked up. You know, there's got to be other ways to feel, than to like kill when something isn't right. Kill it, smash it, blow it up. You know, anyone back with me? Oh, you know, try to get away from that kind of spirit, you know. It's not clean. It's not, you know. When you die, here he comes, the angry little, can we accept him? No, he's going to hell. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But what, you know, imagine that if it was like this. Imagine, would you want to go to heaven if it was like going into the church? You go in there, and everyone's like happy as, and then they start singing all the hymns. That to me would be almost like hell. Like, fuck, not a drink inside, not a cone, not a, you know, that'd be like a hell to me. I'll be walking out of there with my feet burning the carpet, like, and I love them all, but not like that. But you know, that's just that. It just doesn't appeal to me. Whole bunch of old people and like the children all standing there singing. It's like, oh my god, this is weird. I feel weird because it's so weird. So many people being weird that I feel unearthed. You know. You know? What's going to happen? I bet you in like 4,000 years, when they go into a church, it'll be like Tupac. They'll be doing Tupac. Mama. You know? I can guarantee you. They play really old, really old music. So just what's going to be really old in 2,000 years? Tupac. Yeah. Look at the ice cream trucks. The ice cream trucks. They always play old music that's like 80 years old, 120 years old. The actual tunes are like really old. So that's like, okay. So doesn't that mean like in the really far future, like, yeah, okay, another 150 years in the future, they're going to be playing Beyonce from the ice cream trucks. Here they come again, flying fucking ice cream truck. Ding, ding, ding. Say my name, say my name. Ding, ding. I don't even know that music, but can you imagine? Like, fuck. I always thought that when it comes to like predicting the future, you gotta understand that whatever we think the future would look like is how it will probably be if we can do it. Because that's the idea that we have in our heads, and that's predominant over like across the board throughout all people. Yeah, they'll be flying fucking cars and all these things. Well, that's probably what they will do. They will make it, right? Because that's the idea. Right? But the only thing that can change that is like whether it can be done or not. We can't do that. Yeah? Where are we going to get all the from? You know. Notice the guy was British. Don't see that too. Like that case. Let's beat somebody else. Mike Tyson, he'd be a hard fight. You know, for a shorter guy, because he's just the taller guys. So he'd be like a walk in the park for a shorter kind of guy. You got to be better than him at that height and weight. Whew. And the man was like fit as fuck and like aggro, especially when he was 20, 21, 19, 20, 22, 5, 25, you know? Bigger dude, a bigger guy than me. Even though now I'm around the weight that he was when he won the world championship belts, WBCA, for the first time at age 20 in 1987. I'm heavier than he is now, about the same weight, but he's 5'10", 5'10" and a half, 5'11" and a half, they reckon. 5'11" and a half. No way. You cannot look that short and stubby and be 6 foot, almost. There's no way. He's 5'9" and a half, 5'10". He might wear some boots that try to get him up there, but he's the limbs, the leg length, the arm length, his shortness in the shoulders, and that. It's a shorter guy like me. He's not much. He's a bit taller than me, probably like about this much or something. But he still overall comes across, because he's such solid, comes across short. Even though he's lighter than me, he's got a smaller stomach probably. You know, smaller calves, I can tell you now. But I reckon I'm stronger than him. I reckon I'm stronger than Mike Tyson. But he's got a big name, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson got a big neck, big face. He got a decent chin because the neck. He's doing these exercises rolling back on his neck. He's working his neck. I never worked my neck muscles in my life. I never thought my neck would be pretty decent. But when we measured in the under 21s, our necks for the fitting for our shirt and our tie and all that, from the other guys that were heavier and taller than me, I thought, okay, he's got 40 centimeter neck. That guy's got 38. I thought I'm probably going to be about 36, 37 or something. And when they measured me, it was like 43. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, boy. See, measure the other neck now. But I tell ya, I was a standout dude, man, in the under 21s. There's them, and there's me. It's like that. But it's me, it's them. Like there's all these guys, the promising rugby players coming up, and then there's me. Totally different. Short, fit, like fast, like a lean guy, but short. I was only about 81 kilograms. And fast, pretty fast, but like sometimes not that fast, and sometimes fairly really fast, sometimes just average kind of like 13-second 100-meter speed sort of thing. But it all depended on the track too, and how I felt. And but I was aggressive. I was one-on-one. You know, to my man that's marking me, I'm going to sit here. Push him onto his ass, and that's what happened because I was benching, pressing in the gym. And I wasn't like a bulky kind of deal. I was like lean cuts, like bulk coming from just the amount of, you know, good, you know, and like all the right shape, muscle shape, not that bulky, hairy kind of guy, you know. I was shoving them on their ass. I was a freak, you know. They're doing push-ups, 50 push-ups, and I'm putting them off their push-ups because I'm doing 75 on one hand, 75 on the other hand, 70, and they go, you cracking up, going, fuck, the fuck is that dude, man? Oh my god, you know. They're doing 50 push-ups. That ain't shit. I was doing 145 times 5 sets. Every day except for the day before the game, the day after the game, right? 145, 5 sets of 145. Even to this day, I don't even work out on my chest. It's still there, look, from when I was 16. The real deal chest, none of these skinny Ultimate Warrior cut up, fucking thin, weird looking chest. Bulk chest. All the way up, all the way around. Just kill in every kind of way. Yeah, thickness and strength. You got to be able to apply it. You see. So what I used to do was I'd leave a gap for them. Like when I'm on defense, I'd leave a gap purposely. Everyone's marking up. I'd leave a gap, a big gap, so I know where they're going to go. They're going to go that way. There's a big gap. Like on them, bang, right? Yeah. Sometimes if they're really, really quick, they might like double step you, like go in and then they go again off the other side. You're like, fuck, you're reaching for them a little bit. Yeah. You got to get in close to make a decent tackle. If you're too far away, you're going to go in with hands and fucking forearms, and it's going to be shit. But, you know, tackling, and you see the guy, and you go, oh fuck. So yeah, because your upper body, look at his ankles, look at his feet. Look at his calf muscles. What if you threw your whole upper body and your forearms covering your face and all that right at his feet? Like this, you just dive in like you're diving into a swimming pool when he's close. Dive in like that at his feet, at his ankles, and then just go whoosh, pull them all up. He's coming down. No matter how big. Yeah, Jonah Lomu's different here. Such a wide, his legs were like, he could stand on one leg and because he had the mean balance. Fuck, he's virtually unstoppable one-on-one. Unless you get lucky and you're pretty big too. Do a clean tackle. Hit him at the top of the thighs when he goes to bowl you over. Go underneath the fucking forearm. Go underneath them. bang on the top of the thighs, he's going to fall over the front. He has to, surely, if you're big enough, right? Sure enough, a guy from King Country did it to Jonah Lomu at the home game in Pukekohe. He was back. They were like, Jonah Lomu. I'm a big fan of him. I was like, I wasn't at first, but I thought, you got to take your hat off to him. At the time, when I wasn't a fan of him, he was like in the way, and I was in the way of him. Not really, I wasn't in his way because he's already up there from the start. But if I wanted to get, and then I had to make it into the seniors, and then I had to go into counties where he was, and then so I was like way off level to where he was. Yeah. But it was mainly because at the start he was really young. When we were all little children, this dude was massive, you know, because he grew really early and he was just like freak straight away. So he was already in there. Here's us all trying to grow up and try to come up through this guy that's already there. There's no way. Trying to play on the wing back in Counties Manukau back in 1994, 5, 6, you got no chance because Jonah Lomu's in there. He's going to go to the World Cup and score 14 fucking tries, for fuck's sake. But he was a big dude, these huge thighs. Took him a little bit to get up to speed, but once he opened up, fuck, he was gone like Martin O'Fire. He was gone. Gone. He would normally step around you once the speed got up too far. He'd bowl you over in the medium pace, like, and he's coming up, and if you're in the way, he'll probably go, yeah, just fucking bowl him over, bang, or just fend him off, down, step him, in or out, just step you, push you off to the side at a real high pace. So when you're like, boom, pushed off out of the way, as you run into the back of his bus, his legs, and he's gone. He's got the meanest balance. He's standing, crouching on top of those medicine balls, they call them, not medicine ball, the exercise ball. He's crouching on top of one of those, balancing as he's got like a 20 kg, 30 kg weight going like that, or 50 kg dumbbell or something. He's just going like that. And you can see his legs all like moving out. It's like, that's the balance on the dude. Any one of us would have with the weight, you know. My balance is not too bad too, but you know, if you've got small feet, your balance is compromised. But my feet, they're not big, but they're like probably slightly bigger than they should be for my height, you know. Well, I'm a size 9. My size 9 shoe, and I'm 5'6", 5'5". In between there somewhere. Like, where's my fucking shoes? Like, yeah. Like, just a normal shoe. I know that's an old shoe. That's a shoe, the most common size shoe. But I'm this midget apparently. Not really. When you look at me, just at me, standing by myself, I don't look like a midget or short. I just don't look tall. I don't look tall by any means, but I don't look like a midget. It's when you stand me next to all these bean poles that are like 12 and 15, that are already 6'1". It's like, what the fuck is with that? What's humanity doing? We're like, oh, we better grow our next generation, our children, we better grow them really tall because we're going into the zombie apocalypse, and after that, they're going to need to reach the fruit in the trees or something. What's with this tall shit? If too much one way is too much is no good, right? Too much is too much. You know? I was working for this company, and like a common saying here is too much, bro. Yeah, that means, yep, that's the one. You know. I was on this machine, just started working there. Dangerous as, it's like sheet metal working. You like, okay. And the guy goes, too much, bro. And I was like, yep. And he goes, no, too much, man. And I was like, oh, okay. Go back a bit. Too much. Back, you know. Too much. Too much, oh, mate. Yeah, that means too big. Yeah, like, nah, too much. Yeah, I beat the fuck out of that boxing beanie. Still with the hiding. Like, okay, this guy just slapped your wife or your missus or something. He just whacked your daughter who's only 11 or something. Right? The first thing you do is just go. Then is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. No, we'll leave it at that. He just beep, 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 still breathing, maybe.